Hello students, good morning. Today we have to discuss about the concentration terms of the solution. In previous lectures, I taught you types of solution, but today now next topic is the concentration term of solution. So first I am going to tell you what is the meaning of concentration, how it will define by us. Concentration means generally it can define the amount of solute present in per unit volume of solution. Amount of solute, generally the amount of solute present in per unit volume of solution. So this is called concentration. It is called concentration. Concentration of the solution generally depend upon the amount of solute which is present in per unit volume of solution. Now, concentration of solution can be classified in the two major groups. The first group is the temperature dependent concentration term, and second one is the temperature independent concentration term. So there are two terms of the concentration. The first one is there are two concentration terms of the solution. The first one is the temperature dependent concentration term, and second one is the temperature independent concentration term. What is the meaning of temperature dependent and temperature independent? Many times such kinds of the question have been come in the exam, competitive exam, as well as your board exam. So temperature dependent means the concentration of solution, the concentration term which depend upon temperature. It means when I am going to increase or decrease the temperature, the concentration term of the solution will be also vary, will be also different, will be also change. So it is called temperature dependent. Generally it is called. Clear? Suppose I am taking the example molarity. You know molarity equal N upon V होता है. Where N is the mole of solute, V is the volume of solution, or M is the molarity of solution. When I am going to increase the temperature of such a solution, suppose this is a V, when I am going to increase the temperature, the volume of solution will be continuously increased due to breakdown of the intermolecular force between the solvent. The volume of solution will be increased on increasing temperature. So when volume will be increased, the M will be decreased and molarity will be decreased. So M is the kinds of temperature dependent concentration term. Clear students? Okay. Temperature independent concentration term is the concentration term which cannot depend on temperature. It means when I am going to increase the temperature or decrease the temperature, the concentration of solution remain constant. It means it will not change. That's why it is called temperature independent concentration term. Clear students? Such as I am taking the one example. Now mass percentage of solution equal W by capital W into 100, where W is the mass of solute and capital W is the mass of solution. So both are taken in a mass. So when I am going to increase temperature, decrease the temperature, the mass will be not affected. Mass will be remain constant. That's why this is a temperature independent. Independent concentration. Clear? So I am going to classify temperature dependent and temperature independent. How many types of temperature independent concentration term and temperature dependent? So look here, I am going to write all the name. The first is the molarity. Molarity is the temperature dependent concentration. Second one is the normality. Normality is the temperature dependent concentration. Third one is the mass by volume percentage. It is also temperature dependent concentration. Fourth one is the formality. It is also temperature dependent concentration. Clear? Why? Because the temperature when I am going to increase or decrease such kinds of the concentration term, So their concentration will be also changed. Now temperature independent concentration. Temperature independent, already I told, it is also many types. The first one is the molality. Second one is the mole fraction. Third one is the mass by mass percentage. Fourth one is the concentration in ppm. Concentration of solution in ppm. ppm full form part per million. Now fifth one is the concentration term. Concentration of solution in bbm. In ppb. Part per billion. ये B है, part per billion. So these all are types of temperature independent concentration. Clear, students? Okay, now take a screenshot. Okay, after completion of this one by one I am going to explain with their examples. So first I am going to start mass percentage. What is the meaning of mass percentage of solution? Clear, students? Okay, mass percentage. It is also called mass by mass percentage. What is the meaning of this one? Suppose I am taking solvent and this is a pure solvent. Suppose any water or anything. I am going to add solute. After adding the solute, let us consider the amount of solute is the W gram. After adding of solute, we get solution. And the mass of solution, let us consider capital W. So we can easily define mass by mass percentage means the amount of solute in a gram present in total amount of solution. Total amount of solution in a gram is called mass percentage or mass by mass percentage. So mass by mass percentage equal to mass of solute in a gram upon mass of solution in a gram into 100. It is in percentage, so multiply by 100. So generally we can write mass percentage equal small w by capital W into 100. So these are called mass by mass percentage. Clear, students? Okay, W is the mass of solute and capital W is the mass of solution. A mass of solution always equal to the mass of solute plus mass of solvent. Okay, I'm going to take one example. The first question: 5 gram urea dissolved in 80 gram of solution. Calculate the mass percentage of solution. This is the first question. It is very easy. So now, according to definite formula, mass percentage equal mass of solute upon mass of solution into 100. So look here, 5 gram urea, it is a solute. The solute amount given 5 gram upon mass of solution given 80 gram into 100. Now solve it. After calculation, it will cancel. 10 5 are 50, 50 upon 8. After dividing, we get here 6.25% near about. Approx 6.25%. This is a mass percentage of such kinds of the solution. Clear, student? It is a very simple question. Now, if you have any kinds of the problem, you can comments on our YouTube channel. I will again give the more questions. Okay, now second one is this is clear. Take short screen. Okay, now second one is one more important point. Mass by mass percentage also represented by W by W percentage. If any question consisting W by W percentage, suppose 5%, W by W 5% urea solution. It means 5 gram urea present in 100 gram of solution. It means Suppose given 10% W by W NaCl solution या glucose solution, it means 10 gram of glucose dissolve in 100 gram of solution. Clear student? It is a very simple, and it has many application to calculation of the various kinds of the questions, numericals related to the molarity, normality. It can also use there. Okay, now second is the mass by volume percentage. Mass by volume percentage. Mass by volume means it is generally represented by W by V. Because W means mass and V is the volume of solution. We can easily define the total amount of solute in gram present in 100 ml of solution is called mass by volume percentage. Clear student? The total amount of solute in gram dissolved in 100 gram of solution is called mass by volume percentage. Mass by volume percentage equal W by capital V into 100, where small w is the mass of solute in gram and V is the volume of solution in ml. Clear students? So this is very simple formula. By this formula also we can do many questions, such as I have the first question. Now 10 gram of NaCl dissolved in a 70 ml या 70 ml of solution. 70 ml of solution. To calculate the mass by volume percentage. Mass by volume percentage. This is a question. It is very simple. 10 gram of NaCl already dissolved in 70 ml of solution. To calculate the mass by volume percentage. So now according to formula, mass by volume percentage equal mass of solute small w by capital V into 100. The mass of solute, how much gram given? 10 gram. So we can put here 10 gram upon V. V means volume of solution given 70 ml into 100. This will be cancelled. 100 upon 7. After dividing, we get here 7 1 just 7. Nearly 14.2%, something approx 14.2% the mass by volume percentage of such solution. Clear student? Now one more important thing I am telling to you. First take a screenshot. Okay. Now the most important things I am telling to you. Suppose any question consisting like that one, 2% W by V, 2% W by V urea solution. So what do you mean by this? So we can say 2% means 2 gram urea dissolved in 100 ml of solution. Yani 2% W by V urea solution means 2 gram urea dissolved in 100 ml of solution. It is a very simple. It can easily calculate such kinds of the question. I think if you have problem, you can comment. Okay students, goodbye and have a nice day.